So after 13 long years of waiting, America's finally seen Avatar: The Way of Water. So I wanted to make this video like about a week and a half ago, but alas, my computer broke and I had to get a new one. So I had to wait for that to ship in. So sorry about the delay. But I will say I did enjoy the new Avatar movie. It wasn't like, the greatest thing ever or anything. I don't think it was my favorite movie of the year, but still better than anything Marvel's put out the past couple years. So yeah, just visually stunning. First I gotta say, just visually stunning. It matched the first movie, but I feel like the first movie was a little bit more revolutionary because now it's like, okay, we've kind of seen this all before. It's not as like, oh, wow, like the first movie was. Now it's like, hey, look at you. It's like seeing an old friend again. Well, actually, I was only 6 when the original came out, so I remember just seeing it when I was really little and forgetting, it's been a long time. I haven't seen it in a while, so I watched it again with my friend, and I think the original movie holds up very well. I think the second movie, it's I can't decide if it's better or worse than the first movie. I'd just say it's about equal. They're both about C pluses for me, which is good because my average is C, so C plus means above average. I liked the new ocean setting and the whole like drama between the dark blue people and the light blue people. That whole thing about like even blue people could be bad too, like those stupid teenage boys who almost killed that one kid. That was a little messed up, but at least he got a new whale buddy, so that's cool. The action in this movie, like especially that last battle sequence, incredible. It reminded me a lot of the Titanic sinking. That whole just sense of panic and desperation, brilliantly done. So good job, James Cameron. He never disappoints me, except with Piranha 2, but that wasn't really his fault. I was really surprised with Sigourney Weaver's character in this movie because at first I was like, wait, they're bringing back Sigourney? She died in the first one. Oh, they're making her play a teenage girl? That's a little weird. But I think she pulls it off. So she might be my favorite. Well, her and then the son who was friends with the whale. They're really good. I thought bringing back the Colonel was a little bit silly. Like, does he have to be in this? It just seems kind of like it cheapens the ending of the first movie when Neytiri stabbed him through the chest. Now it's like, oh, okay, I guess that didn't really mean anything. Because instead of having Dick Cheney, we just have Blue Dick Cheney. So, I don't know. I'm a little interested to see where his relationship with Spider's going to be going in the next one because it seems very complex, because it doesn't seem like he cares about anybody or anything besides himself and I guess now Spider. But is this a Cersei Lannister thing? Like the only reason he cares about him is because he's like an offspring of him. Maybe that's it. But I don't really know. Spider in this movie didn't really do that much for me, but the ending when he saves his dad, that opens up a lot of possibilities for the future. Like what side is he on in this whole thing? Could the father really be redeemed, or was he stuck forever as evil Blue Dick Cheney? We don't really know. I also enjoy the whole like importance of family and sticking together. I don't know, it's like it's an old trope in movies and books and stuff, but it's a trope I like. If your family's loving, you should stick together. So I was sad when the oldest son died, and a lot of people are like, I don't like the first half of the movie because it's just them chilling in Waddleworld. But I like that because it gets you to care about the characters. You really get attached to the characters. So when one of them dies, you actually feel something. So that I wasn't bothered by it. And there's a bunch of pretty visuals and character development. I feel like if I were to nitpick something, I feel like Neytiri and Jake Sully didn't really do that much the first half of the movie. They did a lot of stuff in the final action scene, but the first half, they were kind of just there. And I was hoping to see a little bit more of Kate Winslet, but maybe we'll see her more in the second one. She's one of my favorite actresses of all time, so, if Kate Winslet's in something, I'm seeing it. I didn't see it in 3D, I just saw it on normal screen, because I don't like the way 3D, like, it just messes with my eyes. I don't know, it's just not for me. But nonetheless, the visuals did look stunning. And my friend said, "Oh, you actually feel like you're on Pandora when you see it in 3D." But I'm not bothered. I don't really care. It looked good regardless. um, I'm also interested to see where the Edie Falco character goes. Like, what's she gonna do in the next movie? Because they kind of end the movie on a standstill. When no side really wins. But obviously that's gonna happen because they're setting up for 3 and 4 and maybe 5. I don't really know how many of them they're making. But yeah, overall, while it's not the greatest movie ever, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I don't get the Avatar hate. People don't like it because it has a simple premise, but a lot of good movies have a simple premise. Die Hard had a simple premise. Star Wars had a simple premise. People don't knock on those movies, so I don't get it. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys thought of Avatar 2. Did you think it was good as the first one? Do you think it's better? Do you think it's worse? Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Everybody out there have a happy new year and stay safe driving tonight. And until next time, peace.